Okay, hi everyone. Now, in this, we will be covering both E and D question. I think ABC was quite easy, so you all would be able to do it. I will be covering those three questions. So, coming to question number E, basically the question are from binary search. You could easily do it if you have done previously. You have done those questions. So, basically हम लोग को क्या कह रहा था? We have to pick an height h आफ्टर हम लोग एक ऐसा हाइट एज यूज़ करना है। सो जब भी हम लोग पानी वट एवर भी हम फिलिंग करेंगे, जो हम लोग एच के लेवल तक का पानी हम लोग फिल कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। सो एज यू कुड सी दैट x x would be 10 ka power 9, range of x is 10 ka power 9 and ai would be 10 ka power 9. So max height you would be getting is 10 ka power 9. Suppose that if all are blank, okay, so when you place the height of 10 ka power 9 and there is only one element, so you could at max store 10 ka power 9. So that would be the most edge cases. After that, all the value of h would be less than 10 ka power 9, because the water would be spreading if you were changing. ओके, सो द थिंग टू बेसिकली इसमें जो चीज़ें अंडरस्टैंड करने की कोशिश करनी है कि अगर सपोज इफ़ यू हैव प्लेस चूज़ अ हाइट फॉर इन दिस एग्जांपल, चूज़ अ हाइट ऑफ h equal to 4. So any height which is greater than equal to this height of wall, there would be no water. As you could see that here there is no water, no water, no water. Only those would be containing the water where the height of the building is tank is less than that. As example one, is you could see that a1 is a naught is 3 unit and h is 4 unit. So you could see that, as you could see that there is only one unit holding. In example number 2, there would be 3 unit holding and 3 2 holding. So this was the basic approach here. Now coming to the code, as you could see, and just for the sake here, we have taken the r value of 1 ka power e power 10. As also you could see that the boundary condition is that x should be 1 at, so there x का मिनिमम वैल्यू 1 है एंड ए आई का भी मिनिमम वैल्यू 1 है एंड n का भी मिनिमम वैल्यू 1 है. Here n is also minimum value 1. So there would be, so there is no possibility of h equal to 0. As you could see, uh, you could easily see that there is a possibility. If 0 possible है, 1 possible है, ये completely would be giving true 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 true, and after a certain value it would be false false false. Now suppose here, if you increase the, suppose if you for the case in this example, if you increase the height from 4 to 8, so the जो रिक्वायरमेंट, if 4 is increased to 5, h equal to 5, so जो हम लोग का रिक्वायरमेंट है वो तुम्हारा 8 से बढ़ जाएगा. सो बेसिकली कहने का सेंस ये है कि एट अ पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू we would be getting the false value. So as you could see that it is monotonic in nature, so we could easily use binary search. This was basic requirement for the binary search is fulfilled. So you could see we are calculating the mid value and just checking that is whether that the mid value is checking is possible or not. Whenever the answer crosses x, we know that that value of mid is not possible. So if we ever found answer equal to x, we would printing that mid value and returning, because we are getting the exact value which we needed. Now suppose answer is greater than x, so it more, it means that we have to trim the right portion. So r equal to mid minus 1 and l would be, and if the answer is less than x, so we have to increase our value, l would be mid plus 1. As you could see, there is, as in the question it is stated that such a value of h is always exists. Okay, so you could understand that this condition would never be executed. You could also omit here, just for the precaution I have added, as if in the case the if while loop is exited, in that case it would be meaning that l would be greater than r and r would be less than l. So r would be the storing the value that where the possibility was that answer was less than equal to x. So that was the just edge cases. You could also just remove this line. It's practically useless. Now it is accepted solution. Now coming to the question number D. So D was a very easy question. As you could see that we have given two integer n and k. N was basically the size of string, and k was the type of sub array which would be changing. Now suppose we encounter b, suppose here we would be encountering b. So length, now we would be replacing starting from b till the length, suppose 3 1 2 3, and then these three string string would be replaced with w. Now greedy approach would be that whenever we have the first encounter, we would be replacing all those to w. Okay, all the three would be replaced with w. Now would be w. So greedy would be working. Why it would be working, just I will it's quite intuitive, but I also leave it to you to just think. So here is a just simple line approach. Now suppose whenever we encounter b, now we would be consuming our moves, and it would be increase our answer by 1, and till k unit we would be covering all. So we would, now if we encounter white, we just move to the next index until we find b. So this would be the given for the answer to the d. Thank you. Here I explain the explanation of before. Hope to see you in more explanation. Bye.